What's going on, DB?
Oh man, nothing. Driving my car,
That
going to
sounds
the
fun.
grocery store. I'm going to the grocery, man. It's
Of
jump
course
on
you are. It's
Gun
been two
Channel.
and a half
See, I
minutes. You need
thought
to go
there'd be
back to the
like
grocery store.
I'm about to get some cheddar cheese and boar's head. Fuck am I gonna get? I need water. I'm gonna get water and like that. What's up with the early show? I missed it. I missed the early show. Hmm.
Do. I don't know where all the other peoples are at, man.
Hmm. See, it's like 6 o'clock, man. So a lot of people's probably in their struggling commute, the commute struggle.
It could be.
Was there an early show?
Yeah, there's early show.
No, okay. Yeah, I missed it. I usually listen to like at least 10 minutes. Then I'm like, all right, I'm busy. I'm busy, man. I gotta do something.
Yeah, I'm normally in and out when I'm at work. I listen when I can, and then I
Yeah,
gotta
but they're
go
on
talk to
early,
people
man.
and
Like
stuff.
they're on super early. Like 8 o'clock in
Mm,
the morning, right? Where they
Not
were.
anymore. I think they start like 10ish.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Huh.
Ain't
Someone just
shit, man.
commented on my Instagram, "Hey, I tried going on gun channels and I can't find you." Okay.
Tried going on gun channels.
That was 12 seconds ago. I'm in gun channels right this second, so
They can't find you. Maybe they think they're gonna like they log in and it's just your face, like fucking Smeggy Bro.
let's see. I
Can't
don't see
find
any
you.
new names in the chat, so he's not like in the main thing.
Create a fucking account, wizard. You know what I'm saying? And then fucking jump on in this bitch, man. Tell me what kind of fucking cold cuts I should get at Publix at the grocery store.
This is the guy, man. It was kind of, I don't know. It was kind of weird. Like I started up a lobby or something and no one was there. So I was just like talking to myself. And I'm
Mm.
like, "Yeah, I got a couple people watching. What's up?" And then
Called
like,
a vlog.
that's what it was. I started looking at my Instagram. So like I said, I was the only one in the chat and I'm like, "Oh, someone just liked my picture. Hey, they liked another one of my pictures. Like this is neat." And then I got a comment on the YouTube side that was like, "Hey, that's me. I'm watching you right now and liking your pictures." And I'm like, "That's kind of
Mm.
creepy."
Weird. I
But
think that's
it
called
was
a vlog, man. A vlog. You're doing a vlog, man. It's Meggy's vlog. Just like, hey, what's up, man? Um, I'm driving right now. Been thinking a lot about what I'm gonna have for dinner. It's like a lobby chat. It's like a lobby chat. Is sort of like a vlog for like a bunch of people. We're all vlogging at the same time. think about it. Because if there's no topic, it's not like no real show or no real meaning. Oh, fuck, man.
I don't know
how
if
much coffee I drank, man, but it's not enough.
So I don't know if vlog's the right word. I think of the lobby as more of just like, you know, you're hanging out at the gun range waiting to shoot, and everyone's kind of sitting around the coffee table that Dano likes so much.
Someone's bumper sticker here in the parking lot says, "Trump is Putin's bitch." It's nice. And who cares? Like, that's all. I want to write with a Sharpie on that bitch, like, so. Like, imagine if Hillary won, people would have bumper stickers that was like, Hillary's George Soros' bitch.
Or fucking Goldman Sachs's whore or something.
Whore, yeah.
What's that? You'll pay me $500,000 and I'll give you a quote unquote speech, but no one can fucking come up with a transcript or audio of what she even said.
I want to just fucking slap this fucker in his eardrum. You know what I mean? Like, bam. But I'm gonna chill. You know what I mean? Because it's like political shit, man. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to walk up to strangers at the grocery store and be like, or like wait for them to come back with their groceries so I can be like, "What's your bumper sticker mean, man? I'm offended by that shit, man. Take it off, man." Which I'm sure you would get if you had a fucking Hillary sticker.
There we go. I just directed him.
Yeah, direct him. Direct him towards.
He said it twice. Why'd you say it twice?
Hello.
I tried to search for you just now. I'm on YouTube Live now. Well, come on back over to Gun Channels. I told you what to do.
It's not like Gun Channels is like difficult to navigate.
Well, I mean, I could see like, well, when you first get to the thing or whatever, I could see you're like, okay, where do I go?
You're like, what the fuck is this? And then you'd be like, you got to hit media, or you mean, I guess you could just now scroll down to the bottom, but that's just.
Well, and that's the thing; it takes you right to that. Like when you load it up,
is the video playing at the bottom?
Well, there's not a video, but the text.
It's the live text.
The text chat, and you'll be like,
right.
And that's what I was saying. I was looking for like a name I didn't recognize in the text chat, because if you're on that home page, your name will show up.
But you need to tell the new guy to fucking scroll all the way down to the bottom. But you don't even see that shit unless you have an account, right?
Right. Yeah, you need an account.
Okay, so you need an account. You need an account.
He says he's on YouTube right now, so he's probably listening. So.
Oh, okay.
I'd say the best way to do it really
give him my phone number. Just give the fucker my phone number, man. Fuck it, man. Let's get it over with.
I could.
Give him my home address. Tell him to come by. I'll make him a fucking sandwich.
Well, I don't have your home address yet, although I am planning on sleeping on your couch for NRA, but I don't think you'll actually let me.
If you can sleep with a gun in your mouth, I mean, shit, try it.
Yeah, I'll be like a pacifier. Just don't pull the trigger.
Yeah. Have you ever fucking tried to sleep with a gun in your mouth?
Can't say that I have. All right, so then his number is...
Yeah, you don't know my number. Yeah, don't do it. It does start with a 9. No, don't do that, though.
92785695538.
That shit is funny, man.
4772.
Everyone's staying at my house. I can't wait to the NRA show. Everyone's staying at my house. Except y'all gonna have the wrong address. I'm gonna give you like the straight housing.
Hooking us up
most dangerous housing projects in Atlanta. That's what I'm gonna send you guys. I'm trying to think where would that be now? Somewhere downtown by the airport.
But anyways, get back to it. So the easy way to do it, when you first go to Gun Channels, all the way up at the top, there's a bunch of little things, right? It says like Community Resource Media Live and then more. If you just click Live and then go to Live Gun Chat, It takes you to a page that has the video right there. You can just watch the video, and then there's a text chat box right underneath the video, and you can talk and watch at the same time.
Yeah.
And on these lobbies, I definitely pay attention more to that. I almost never even open up YouTube for a lobby. Now, a main show like Hit or Miss or something, yeah, we'll open up YouTube and see if people are over there. But these are more just for us to talk to each other. At least that's how I look at it. I always forget people are actually watching this. I just pay attention to who's in here, really. Sometimes the text chat if there's people that like always watch and talk along. But to that dude that I'm sure he's listening just because he commented on my Instagram 12 seconds ago or whatever. That's where to go and say hi when you get over there.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hell, you can even click the link and join the thing. But I'm only running it for like another half hour, so then I got to go to the Daily Gun Show.
Oh shit, you got a raise, man. You got a promotion.
Yeah, man. What? You haven't been watching the Daily Gun Show?
I never watched that shit.
I've
What,
jumped
you-
in
what-
when Bob was MIA for a while. Now Bob's back, and somehow I snuck in. They're keeping me around.
And he's
So-
still covering for Bob.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bob is like, hey, I was about to say, what can you do for the Lords?
Although we have had 2 days in a row with Bob turning his camera on and he's not wearing a shirt. So
Are you serious?
Fugly guy.
yeah, it's too hot down there, man.
What?
Too hot.
Dude, I will put trademarks around your fucking eyes, man. No,
What?
thank you.
Self.
No.
The hell are you talking about?
You know what a trademark is, man? It's like a little circle with a T in the middle of it.
What's a little TM? The
Right. That's what
copyright
I'm gonna do to your fucking eyes. I'm gonna punch you so hard in your eyeball. It's gonna look like trademarks around your fucking eye. All right, so I gotta get fresh tomatoes, man.
That's one of the weirdest threats I've ever heard.
It's from a classic album.
Trademark.
It's from a classic album, dude.
Not if
You
you're a
missed it.
Wu-Tang member.
Put trademarks around your fucking eye. That's from the Education of Sonny Carson, which is a very fun movie to watch.
What is this ugly gun?
Which one?
It's Glock.
That shit look crazy weird, right? The Masco, I sent it to you on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks weird. But unique. Lots of slide cuts. Oh, God.
That trigger guard looks like it's about to snap.
Mm. That's right.
I always have trouble
Yeah.
finding my own videos on YouTube.
I'm thinking about calling ATI and being like, hey, why not just add some observations to that?
Tell him tell him you know Fisher or something like that. He's like, oh, Steve, he knows everybody. Yeah, I think I even was like, G-Web, hey, is it someone back here from Produce? I was wondering if I could get, hey, Adam, I was wondering if I could get a pineapple cord for me, because I don't see any up front here. All right. Oh, I think, is that him over? I can ask him? Is it him?
No, we all do it.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
Is this guy on YouTube using a picture of Matt? Is his person?
Who doesn't?
Does he
use a
just look
picture
like
of
him?
Matt? Everyone uses a picture of Matt now. That's the way-
I swear that's Matt, like with both fingers up.
Everyone does that. Oh, when he's like, I eat pussy, motherfucker.
I don't know if it's
He's
from
sticking
back then,
his
but
tongue
You don't remember
with
that
his
shit?
fingers.
I do remember that. I'm just saying this picture I don't think is from that night. This is probably from
Dude,
one
stop lying. You were watching the shows back then when he said that?
Yeah.
I wasn't even. I mean, I missed that one. I think I was watching it, but I missed that particular episode.
Yeah, I lurked for a while, and even when gun channels first started, I joined, and then they were like, "Oh, it's like $1 a month or whatever," and I'm like, "Oh,
Oh, you're right.
I'm
Fuck
not
that shit.
I'm not
I
paying."
don't blame you.
No,
I don't blame you, dude.
it's true.
Fuck
I
all
was.
that
I was like, nah, never mind, because I still just watched all the stuff on YouTube. You know,
Yeah.
I would watch One Bad Marines after chats. And,
Oh shit.
and
Okay.
Quark and like.
Okay. So you
I
remember
was-
when I called good guy with a gun a fucking moron, right? Thank you. I'll just take my pick here.
I just.
All right, that's good. Thank
I
you.
like
I'm good.
picturing what you look like in public, talking to us, and then being like, "Oh, thank you. That's my my order here." Fucking.
That's my cord. Pineapple.
Remember when I called him a fucking Ewok piece of
Yeah,
shit?
that's why.
Oh, thank you.
That's why I jump in here to crack myself up. I'm bored. Oh man, this was funny as fuck. Oh, and so were you listening live when Ewok hit a coyote in his car and his shit was caught in his grill?
Yeah.
You were.
I remember that.
You were up late that night. It was like around 4 a.m. East Coast, man. That was probably like 2 a.m. East Coast.
Well, let me say this. I watched that chat. I don't think I watched it live.
I can't.
But a
find
lot
it.
of times I
could.
watch the stuff the following day when I'm at work.
Mhm.
So especially back in the day when there'd be a couple of chats going on at the same time. So you just kind of pick one and then you watch the old one. But yeah, I used to watch the lobbies if I had already watched all the other like podcast type shows. If I already watched all those,
Yo, I'm just thinking.
turn the lobby.
I
on.
would love to find that chat, the original, because I don't know who it was. Like it was an after, maybe Cork or who else, man. Like, but Jesus, that shit was fucking hysterical. I would love to find that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
What about you, Moon? Wouldn't you like to find that chat? Save it, play it for your grandkids one day.
Yep.
Like, gather around, grandkids. I want to tell you a story about this cuddly Filipino. He fucking was driving home. He thought he hit a rock.
Could that be Pink's early lobbies?
No way, dude. No, Pink wasn't even a
definitely gun
fucking guy. No,
Yeah,
Pink
he
wasn't even around back then. No, was he?
It wasn't
I
that
don't
long
think-
ago. It wasn't that long ago.
When good guy hit the fucking coyote,
Yeah, it was about a
that
year
shit was
before
2
he
years
quit.
ago, bro. Yeah, at least 2 years ago. I don't think it was Pink, because Pink started after Wesley. Like Wesley was doing after chats.
It might have been Wesley's. And
No, Wesley's first one was the Boobly Balls, which is still up there. That I can find because he fucking properly named it. You know what I mean? Like he named it like Yankee and Hashnazi kill each other, like Boobly Balls or something.
I don't know. I'd have to go to Quark's channel and see when it's.
Yeah, it's probably fucking Cork. Cork is such a fucking big dummy. He probably wouldn't even have named that shit like Ewok hits fucking animal.
Yeah, no,
Like,
well, to be honest, that's what I do. All mine are.
I would name it.
Afternoon
Yeah.
Lobby 315.
No,
I'll go
dude.
back and rename it if something cool happens. I'm not gonna lie, I'm lazy.
No, I
is
know,
what it
but
is.
that was epic, man. That needed to be named like the day after. Ewok hit a fucking guy, basically a dog, like a wild dog. So what else? Oh, I didn't know you were listening back there.
Hey, there's that guy.
Hey,
Alan.
he's here. He's here.
Alan's here. He found gun channels.
Oh my God, Alan, you're such a cool dude. Come talk to us.
I had a different channel for chats too, didn't he?
Trying to think what else I fucking need. Oh, I came here for water. Every time I come to the grocery store, I forget what the fuck I'm here for, and I just start buying random shit.
You needed water and boar's head.
Of course, boar's head. Yeah. I wound up getting a fucking Accord pineapple.
What's a cord pineapple? I heard you ask that
So
earlier.
if you go to any, do you have Publix where you live or no?
No.
Yeah, well, if you go to Publix, they sell pineapples, like actual pineapples, fresh
Yeah.
pineapple. But if you want, they have a machine, and they'll put that fresh pineapple in it, and they'll press this lever, and it'll skin it basically and core it and cut the core out.
Oh,
And
so it
they'll
does all
do
the work for you? That's nice.
Exactly, and they'll do it for you. They'll do it for you. So, benefits of like Publix. It's one of the greatest places on the planet. Because like in New York City, you wouldn't even talk to people at the grocery store. You'd be like, "Hey, can I get a pineapple cord?" And they'd be like, "We don't the fuck out of my store," you know what I mean? Like that type of shit.
Oh, he went away. I guess he didn't find us.
Water. Hmm.
Oh well.
Waters.
Like G-Webs has said, sometimes you know, it is what it is, and if you can't figure out a couple of buttons, then there you go.
It's sort of like selection, you know, like selection.
In a
In
way, and I
terms
mean, I
of
got
like
no
you're
problem.
that kind of guy where you can't navigate a web page. I mean, do we really want you here? I'm
Well,
just,
I mean, I got
I'm
no
just
problem helping people out because like I, I wouldn't have known if I just stumbled across it. Like, what if you've never even watched any of the live chats and you just like you typed in, you know, guns are cool and gun channels comes up in Google and you're like, oh, what's this thing? I could see being a little like, I don't get it. But after a little bit, you'd be like, oh, there's like these different channels and there's, you know, some videos and
forget
stuff.
that, dude. Honestly, the channels are that's complicated shit. To be honest, I mean, that's some weird shit. Even like when sometimes I'll click that shit. I don't know. That's you can't expect somebody who's brand new to understand that. Like
The way
how
you
to
gotta
find
think of it, I mean,
if there's four
honestly,
shows going on at once, you got to go to there and like scroll through them. You can't. Sometimes you can't even find not everyone's listed at once, right? You have to like scroll through it.
well, and that's the thing with most people do this
Put a
if they're
link.
doing like a live show. So I'm gonna say show different than chat, right? Because we all know there's a handful of ones that are a little more organized.
Yeah.
If you're doing a show, you post it on the main page, be like, hey, we're live right now over at Hit or Miss, Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock.
And then I see the link to you or the link to Matt in that box, and then I click on that, and it takes me to their channel page.
Right.
Which is a lot easier than I think scrolling through the channels, because I maybe I'm wrong, because I remember one time like going on there and like scrolling through and being like, I can't find it. Like I can't find it. There's so many there were so many channels at some
Right.
point.
Well, and that's so the other thing is if you're just looking for a show, the upper left it scrolls through like 17 different channels with like I Hate Guns, Never Enough Ammo, Early Watch, Hit or Miss, Gun News Weekly, We Like Shooting, Andalusia Armory, Every Second Matters, you know, like that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
So that's actually normally how if I know there's a show going on, but people didn't post it in the main, then I just scroll through that till I click on the one that I want. But oh well, like I said, I'm not gonna lose sleep over if someone's like, "What's a computer?" I've been stepping on my gas pedal here all day, and it's not doing anything.
This UPS guy got 15 minutes.
Oh, you ain't getting your shit, bro. Come on, we all know that.
Oh my god, this UPS guy.
What are you talking about?
You should be allowed to punch him in the face.
You're expecting a delivery?
Yeah. My Surefire. But I had a snowstorm on this edge of the world. It fucked everything up. I don't even think my slide got shipped yet. It's like still at the UPS center.
Well, and that's the thing that's weird, dude, is that like I saw a thing where they were like already before the thing even hit, like canceling flights and delaying stuff and all that, and it's like, how many times you gonna learn that the news overhypes how crazy it's gonna be? Like, yes, did New York or you know, like whatever, like right along the coast, like Boston and all that, did they get hit with snow? Yeah. Is it unheard of to get snow in March? No.
It's like, bad around here though. It's like half ice, half like the snow's underneath, way underneath, and the rest is like ice.
Yeah, I mean, is it weird because we've had one of the warmest winters like in a while, at least as far as I can remember? Yeah, it's weird that now it's finally snowing and when it was warm earlier. But at the same time, fucking, it's just a snowstorm. They're like, oh, they got hit with a foot of snow. It's like, okay, that's not that much. Like, I've gotten a foot of snow before, and it kind of sucks for a day. And then the roads are clear, so who cares?
Yeah, Pennsylvania looked fucked up. Like, it looks really bad. I saw, unless you're like,
1993.
They were hyping that shit in, dude. I was there out in '95 in New York. Was the worst snowstorm I've ever seen in my life, dude. It was like, I don't know, 4 feet of snow or some shit. And it was like 95. I thought it was. I was in college, bro. I was like, fuck.
I remember
I was out in Queens.
East Coast '93, and then another big one in '96.
Dude, there
yeah,
was one.
96 was bad too, but I think 95 was the one I got caught in personally when it stuck out in Queens.
I'm gonna say recently. I want to say it was 3 years ago. Let's see. It wasn't this winter, and then last winter wasn't that bad either. The winter before that was the one that was really cold. So yeah, I guess like 3 years ago. Um, that was where like New York City was like, we don't have any more places to like plow the snow to.
Yeah.
Like they would like shut down a side street and just push all the snow into the side street. And be like, yeah, you have less options to drive now. Like just fuck that place. Go down another block and then turn because
Why weren't they hauling it down and like tossing it in the river?
yeah, they were putting it in dump trucks and shit. And that's the problem, just because they got so much all at once that oh, you popped back up again. That it is what it is. And being in the city, like there's not enough room to just like push it off to the side. But again, anyways, my only point is I'm not saying that the snowstorm, hey, he found us. Yay. It's not that it's not bad at all. Like I'm not saying, oh, you bunch of pansies, just get over it. What I am saying is that they shut a bunch of shit down like 2 days before thinking that it was coming. Like that's the part I don't like. Just wait and see if it's bad. If it's bad, stay home from school. If it's not that bad, go the fuck to school. Did you guys ever get schools canceled the day before? Like the afternoon before you know tomorrow's going to be a snow day? That never happened. I remember every day. You got to get up early and sit there and watch the news, and they go through, and that's when you find out that all the Catholic schools are closed and everything. Like there's an inch of snow, and then you look for yours, and nope, they didn't list it. And you go put your fucking boots on, put your coat on, and go to school. But I don't know. So that's just it seems like the last 5 years or something is more and more I've seen people talking about closing shit the day before a snowstorm comes, and then you get like 3 inches of snow, and it's like, okay, you probably still could have went to work or you still could have went to school. Like it wasn't the foot that they were exaggerating about.
Thank you kindly, sir. Appreciate it.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, let me get one piece of lunch meat because I'm just gonna make a sandwich and then I'll come back tomorrow and buy another piece. Is there any way I could get 2 slices of bread? I don't want to buy a whole loaf.
Dude, my card's on fuego right now. Dude, what are you talking about? Here, check this out. Here's my card, man. I'm gonna show you how a gangster shops here. Hold on.
Looks like a ceiling.
Look at this gangster shit. This is gangster right here, okay? You see this shit? All right? You don't know nothing about that, okay? Then I got the fucking organic bananas, you know what I'm saying? Bam, okay? I think, yeah.
They're GMO.
I got, this is organic Velveeta shells and cheese, okay? There's nothing wrong with that shit. This shit, bam, look at that. Crazy good. If you never had these, man, you're tripping because this is like you made brownies yourself at home. But like they're like little fucking cupcake things. That's about it, man.
Well, let's see that pineapple.
Oh yeah, where's that fucker? Look at this shit. They core it for you. Put it in this thing. Look at that.
Oh,
all you gotta do is cut it.
Ready to eat, dude.
It's beautiful.
Ready to fucking eat, dude. I'm seriously thinking about this shit right here, man. Double chocolate caramel corn, man. I don't know. They got pumpkin spice lattes, man. It is White People Wednesday, so pumpkin spice popcorn.
Pumpkin spice. I thought that's only allowed.
Look at that shit. You ever
like
seen
October.
This? Hummus, bro. This is the best hummus ever, man. Boar's Head hummus. This Sabra it'll get you sick. Yeah, Boar's Head Munster. Thank you. You ever had those halos, bro?
And then he hit a fucking coyote. Ha 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 ha.
Nah, when I'm talking to you guys about hitting coyotes in the car, I'm usually walking. These are really good.
Yeah.
These really are good. I should get one. Yeah, I should get one of these fuckers. They're on sale. Say fuck it.
G was asking, didn't DB have his bananas cord?
No, I'm not that lazy. You ever tried to skin a fucking pineapple? Shit sucks. Man. Look at all this tea, man. What you know about that?
What?
All that tea, bro. Look at all this sweet tea everywhere, man. It's south.
Oh yeah, you are in the South. I forgot.
Look at all this sweet tea, unsweetened tea.
You guys like your sweet tea. Holy crap. So
It's good too.
I was down in Georgia near the border of Alabama. And
Thank you.
anyways, this guy, like, I was there for work and stuff, and he's like, hey man, I'm gonna, like, get lunch for everyone today or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool, because I was there for like 2 weeks. And so the one day he's like, yeah, don't worry about like bringing nothing in, like I'm gonna get food. I was like, okay, cool. And so he goes out and gets, I don't remember what it was, fucking chicken or something, I forget. But he came back with like these giant fucking, I don't even know, they were like 74-ounce like fucking thing of sweet tea. And I was like, oh, like I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of like tea or nothing. And he's like, well, this is really good. Like just try it, whatever, because he had like a whole bunch of them. And like I took one little sip and was like, oh my god, it's fucking diabetes in a cup. And I like sugary things, and that was sweet as hell. I'm like, man, you guys aren't lying when you say sweet tea. And he's like, oh, you don't like it? I'm like, no, not really. He's like, oh, I'll drink it. I'm like, okay, so he basically had 2 of those monsters. And they got this thing that's like the what the hell is it? It's like the big gulp, right? But it like, so you buy the cup and then you can fill it up for 70 cents or whatever. But it's like the super mega thing. What was that from? Was that from Circle K? It was from one of the gas stations that I hadn't really heard of. And he used to bring one of those in every day filled with sweet tea. And it was like 86 ounces of drink. And sometimes he'd take it out when he went to lunch and he'd fill it back up again and bring it back. It's like, holy shit. 170 some ounces of sweet tea a day. Like, that seems a bit much. I feel a little crazy because I have 2 cans of Mountain Dew some days. Oh, watch out for me. 2 whole cans.
Yeah, did you guys see the Rachel Maddow fail? It's been all over the place today.
Did she know what the taxes were, or was she doing one of those like Geraldo things where she was like, let's open it up and find out together?
Yeah, I think that's what she was doing, because
She was doing let's open it and find out.
She wouldn't have done it if she knew what the fuck was.
Oh yeah, because didn't it show that like he paid more taxes than
$38
fucking
million.
Comcast and shit?
Yeah, Comcast, Obama, Bernie Sanders paid a higher percentage than all of them.
Well, I'm big time, so I'm gonna go jump over to Daily Gun Show.
Sounds like fun.
So,
You keeping this live or what?
actually, I guess I could if you guys are around. I'll jump in on my phone. So yeah, I'm right. I'll keep this live. Just keep like dropping the links or whatever, so other people can join.
Word.
Yeah, that is weird. So she actually had the sealed envelope. Like, I have Trump's taxes sealed envelope.
Now I'm
That's
just curious:
fucking
is
funny,
why
man.
didn't they already have queued up the sound effect to go? Wah wah wah.
I don't believe it, dude. Are you serious? I mean, she was like, keep it a secret from me.
Well, maybe
Or did-
she had it for a while when she was hyping it up, and then when she got it, she realized what it was and had to put her spin on it. 'Cause she put a spin on it like, oh, this is only one.
year. I mean, it was only
Year.
2005. I know it's illegal too. Like, you can't steal someone's fucking taxes, their records, and then put it on fucking television. I don't think it's legal.
No, it's not.
Well, were they like hacked or stolen or something? I thought it was that like he released them or something. Did he not want that to be public? Because yeah, that's bullshit.
Well, he
Yeah, I
beat
don't
him
think
to it, but plus they also think he
leaked it.
leaked it.
Yeah, I agree with that shit. He's not that stupid. People think he's retarded. That's the type of shit he would do. It's like, give him 2005. I paid my, I fucking got raped that year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, leak that. Let's leak that. And it's sort of like Obama's fucking birth certificate. Like, at any time he wanted to, he could have ended all that shit. He kind of liked it being a thing because it made people look stupid and retarded. You know what I mean? So it was like, let's keep it alive. And who knows? But dude, I was reading something about it, and I didn't see it live. So I'm not sure if she tried to play it off like she didn't know what the fuck was in it or whatever. But he was writing off a fucking $900 million loss, which is totally illegal. Like, if me and you had a business and we lost $1 billion in 1 year, going forward, you were allowed to carry that over, right? So you really don't start paying a lot again until, I guess, you make the $1 billion back. You know what I mean? Like, it's a loss. It was a loss. So he wrote off $900 million as a loss, and that's probably why he hasn't paid taxes since then. Or his tax rate was low. But even then, I think that year he still had that loss, and still wound up paying like $40 million, which was like 38%.
Yeah. Well, it's 25% of what he made in 2005.
Yeah, that is a shit ton for someone like that who has that kind of money and the power to offshore shit. And dude, I'm 25%. You know what I mean? Like, these guys should be way less than that because they're fucking rich. You know what I mean? There's a way to like fucking finagle shit, and they own mad businesses, and they spend a lot. But who knows? That's the difference between when your income comes from actual work and like, jobs, or if your income comes from the stock market and hedge funds, because then you don't get taxed a lot. I think it's 15% capital gain. So like, if you're one of these billionaires who all their money is coming from stock market investments and hedge funds and shit, they usually don't pay more than 15%. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna go watch the YouTubes. I'm sure it's there.
All right.
She fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure she fucked up because I was reading all day like how their liberals are fucking hating her right now, dude. They're clowning the shit out of her, and Slate.com and all the liberal fucking trash rags.
Is she on every night? Because I'd like to see her episode tonight.
Tonight? Yeah, she's on every night. Fuck yeah. She is.
It'd be funny.
Because someone did compare it to Geraldo's Al Capone thing. That's the only reason I even thought of it.
Fault. Al Capone's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't even know about it until today, until the fail, because I don't watch TV. I don't read the mainstream news typically.
I definitely don't watch her no more. She's not a dummy, but I wouldn't call her stupid. She's just totally fucking. What do you call it? Fucking.
I think she just hyped it up before she knew what it was.
Yeah. Like, tonight we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. They're on fucking Saturday Night Live every night, like saying the wildest shit. I mean, every Saturday. Like the last one was Alec Baldwin did a skit where he's Donald Trump and he's like, black people are aliens. Like, black people aren't real people. Like, Alex Jones told me. You saw it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Not even
that
funny.
is, that is pretty fucking inciting. Like, that gets people who are laughing at that shit who actually think he's like that. It's not good for the country, bro. I mean, honestly, you really think he's like that? Or I know it's a joke, but it's not really a joke. It's sort of like fucking satire.
They don't even have an answer when you ask them.
Why?
Well, they've I don't know. I guess they built a case against him from. 'Cause you ask him, he wasn't racist until he ran for president, and then they'll be like, "Yeah, he was. He tried to raise the rent on some black people back in the '80s or some shit." I was like, I don't know what the fuck.
That wasn't even him. It was like his
dad.
family or something.
It was his dad.
Yeah, it was his dad, or it was a fucking property manager. Had a. That's totally illegal in real estate. Really bad. So anyway, you go to jail for shit like that. And they couldn't prove it. Like, that's the thing. It's like saying, oh, he raped a girl back in '80, but he went to trial and he beat it. You know what I mean? Like, but he's still a rapist. Well, he beat it. I mean, fuck, dude. It's all kinds of shit they're accusing him of. But I can't even watch that shit. Like, I see clips of it on YouTube. Like, Scarlett Johansson was playing his daughter in some sort of fucking skit called, like, Complicit. Was it like her new perfume or something?
Yeah.
She's complicit in what? The racist, evil stuff? Cause it's just fucking outrageous, man. Like, in the beginning, they were focused in on Sean Spicer, his press secretary, and I don't like the guy. I don't think he's probably a good pick. In the beginning, it was a shit show when I did watch the press conferences, and they were making him out to be this like bumbling fucking retard and shit. Like, and I looked him up, like I looked him up the other day, and it's a fucking guy, or someone was talking about him on the radio. I looked it up to see. This guy was like a fucking naval commander, man. Like, he was like a commander in the Navy, and like super high rank guy, super fucking smart. Like, this is weird that's who he would pick for his fucking press secretary. Is like a fucking naval commander. You think that guy would get a job like doing something else, but like, okay. So that's why he's so rough with those people. You know what I mean? Like, he's like a straight military guy.
Yeah. I liked when he said, "We're gonna raise our hands like big boys and girls."
He said that to them?
He said that to the media, yeah. Because they kept trying to like all ask questions at once.
I mean, they were going on and on about how he eats chewing gum and shit. Like, you know, he eats like a pack of chewing. I mean, yeah, it makes you think of like a straight mouth breather. You know what I mean? Like, who eats chewing gum? I guess the naval commander.
He's trying to quit smoking.
Yeah, the naval chief. He's probably, because if you didn't eat a pack of chewing gum a day, he'd probably fucking break your neck, you little pencil neck fucker. This guy was. The one skit I did see that was kind of.
And they had that McCarthy chick being him. And at the end, he just started like throwing chairs at them and shit. Like, he was flipping the fuck out.
Well, there's one of them. It made him look good, and it made the media look stupid when she was playing him, and she had to explain things to the media using props because they didn't understand the words he was using.
Jesus Christ.
So it backfired on him. If they were trying to make fun of him, it didn't work. But they have one skit where they do Scarlett Johansson's got like a dog. She's like a scientist, and she puts this helmet on. You saw that one. So they're trying to get some of their viewership back because people that voted for Trump don't want to watch that shit.
Well, yeah, I was telling, like, it's pretty simple. Like 49 to 51%, 50% voted for. So if you're, you got 1,000,000 people watching. You might have 500,000 watching now.
Yep.
Although they're saying they're gaining viewers because there's a bunch of haters that like maybe stop watching TV and they're like all hearing about every Saturday you could turn that shit on and like
Yeah.
enjoy the roasting. What's on the daily? Let's like be on the Daily Show. Like we could listen to them and comment.
My shit's slow. I'm trying to get on there now.
Yeah, I mean, if it fell off the back of the truck, literally, I would expect it to be on the side of the road, not in the bushes. Yeah. Like about throwing distance, right? Yeah. Now, if you guys had snow down there, I would say, well, maybe the snowplow pushed it up and into the bushes, but that's not possible. And it's kind of just a gravel road that comes under on the edge of the trailer park. No, it's county.
I'm just like adding.
I don't know what they're talking about.
It's that bad, huh? You better not be talking about that comic book, man. I'm not trying to be
Talking
in the
about
comic.
Best gun magazines. Train with your carry gun. Train with your carry guns, question mark?
Hell no.
No way. Just train with your safe queens. Train with your Rough Riders. Yo. This UPS guy's trying to get tackled in the snow, the icy snow.
Shit, I'm at the burrito spot.
Burritos. This UPS guy's 10 minutes late, 13 minutes late.
Shit. Yeah. I'm gonna tell your UPS guy he's fired. Mm-mm. Thank you.
Just 1 second. I've got to pull your case up.
Okay. Well, I should have. I've been coming here like the last 5 days, man. I should have been putting my number in there.
You had a side of queso also? You had a side of queso also? You got boss.
Thank you. So then I hit a fucking coyote.
Yodi.
Yo. You ever tell you the story about how I hit a homeless guy in New York City? No, it's pretty crazy. It's a crazy story. I was on the West Side Highway, and so this old Jeep Wrangler, and I was parked in between like a gigantic moving van or something like that, and another gigantic truck, and I'm looking at the red light, and the shit turns green, so I'm like, okay, we're all moving, right? And as soon as I start moving, this fucking crackhead is running like 100 miles an hour past the truck to my left, and I fucking hit him, man, like, bam. I wasn't going that fast. And he flew up on my hood, and then he, like, you know, shot off my car.
He rolled off.
Yeah, he, like, flew off the fucking hood. And I'm like, I'm looking around, and I'm like, man, everyone's looking at me crazy, man. I'm like, holy shit. I get out of the car, and I'm like, are you okay? And the guy's like, yeah, man, I'm fine, man, I'm fine. And he's like, he was running from something in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, he was running top speed from something, like maybe the cops or whatever. So he just dusts himself off, and I'm like, are you sure, man? Are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. And he just, like, ran away, limping, like, just running. It wasn't limping, actually. But get back
like
in the car. Deer. Yeah, he was like a deer.
He had all that adrenaline pumping already.
Yeah. So I get back in the car. It's my friend, too. And my friend was in the car with me. And he's like looking at me like, holy shit, man. Like he's got that face on, like, holy fuck. And I look around, I'm like, dude, what am I supposed to do? He's gone now. You know what I'm saying? Like he left. So I just take off. I just start moving it. By the way, this is like 20 years ago. So I'm like, oh shit, the fuck. So I pull off, you know, and the cars around me are having like panic attacks. Like they're honking their fucking horns. So I'm at the next red light with the same group of cars. You know what I mean? Like that saw what happened. And they're screaming at me and they're shaking their fucking head at me and shit. Like they're fucking furious, man. Like that I left. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? You know what I mean? Like, what? Anyway. I rolled my window down, like, what did you want me to do? Like, he fucking ran away. He was fine, man. Like, you know how crackheads are. They're fucking tough, man. They're resilient.
Shook it right off.
You bastard! Like, looking at me like, what the fuck? We're on the highway. Like, it wasn't even like, there was nowhere to stop. Anyway. I always think of that crackhead once in a while. Pretty sure it was okay. By the way, that whole story's a joke. I made it up. No, I didn't. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. It's a joke. But yeah, it's fucking whatever. Wow.
Sounds like real news.
It was fake news. Yeah, it's fake news. Then, what other time did I do that? The first time I was like driving my fucking stepdad's like Buick LeSabre for his work car or some shit like that. Like they leased him a car so he could drive to Connecticut or something. So I'm like, yo, let me borrow a car. I might not even have like asked. I was just like borrowed his car, and I was driving this shit in Queens. I would just like escape from the city. And at some point, like I just couldn't stand being in the city anymore. So I just like I'd take his car and I'd just go for a long ride, you know. And I was like, I'd wind up in like Flushing, Queens, or like way out in the fucking north side, like way out in the woods. And I'm driving on like the fucking off, like the what do they call it? Like when you're on an expressway, but then there's like another 2 lanes on the side. It's like I forgot what it's called. Anyway, it's just like a fucking on the side of the highway. I was on like the Long Island Expressway, and then but on the street, on the side of the highway. And I'm driving, and I see this girl with the fucking fattest ass, dude. Like, she was like some Puerto Rican chick or something, with the fattest ass ever. So I'm like, I'm staring at her ass, and holy shit, she's like on the sidewalk. And I look in front of me, and bam, there's a white fucking van, like a straight work van. And I hit this fucking van so hard, dude. And the entire front of his van, the entire back of his van, like, caved in like a fucking, it looked like a toy, dude, like a tin can or something. It was like, bam, I see his car just all fucked up. And his car just gets vaulted forward, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, I could see it. Like, I hit my brakes after I hit him, and he was going from the momentum. He was already stopped, like at the stop sign or some shit when I hit him. So I'm like, holy shit, I am dead. I am fucking dead. I don't even know if I had my permit or whatever. I was just so nervous. God knows what I had on me or whatever. So I'm like, oh my God. So I stopped the car, and I'm looking at this girl. She's walking by. She knew I got in a car accident because of her fucking fat ass, right? So I was like, oh, yeah, nice. So this Mexican jumps out the car, and he's like, you know, I'm like, well, you want to call the police? Let's go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm fucked, whatever. He's like, oh, no, man, no insurance, man. I'm not supposed to be driving, man. Like, fuck, man. Like, he's, like, all pissed. He's looking at his van is all fucked up, you know what I mean? And he was, like, so scared that I was going to call the police. I'm like, no, I didn't call him yet or whatever. You know, like, we call him. There were cell phones out at the time. I'm like, nah, I didn't call. He's like, no, don't call him, man. Like, fuck, man. What are you going to do for me? Like, what am I going to do for you? And I realized, like, he wants cash. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, you need cash? I was like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't have any money on me or nothing. And, I'm broke. Like, I'm a kid, you know?
That's
But I
funny.
remember being like, oh, here's my cell phone number or whatever, or my telephone number. Like, give me a call, and I'll give you some money, man. And that motherfucker called me like a couple weeks later, like, what's up? I met him and gave him like a couple $100, man. Even though looking at his van, it looked like $1,000 worth of fucking damage. You know? Like, but if he would have fucking called the cops on me, man, for that thing, I would have got fucked up, dude. Like, he could have done anything. He could have been like, my neck, you know what I mean? Like, he could have went full retard. I know I would have. You know what I mean? If I got fucking rear-ended like that, I would have been like, ow, my neck, man, fuck, you know? I'm going for the gusto.
Yeah, I was going to work one morning and I pulled out onto the street and I couldn't see out of my passenger window, so I couldn't see if anybody was coming, but I didn't think anybody was coming because I could kind of see. So I just pulled out, and then all of a sudden I felt bang, and my car spun out up onto the curb and into the grass. This lady's truck was totally fucked. The front end was fucked. And I was like, I got to run home. I live here. I live right around the corner. I'm going to run home and call my work and tell them I'm going to be out or late or something. And she was like, okay. So I ran back, and she was surprised that I showed back up because she thought I left the scene. And she was like, I got to call my husband. And I called my husband. He's on his way. And they were like, when her husband got there, they were like, oh, it's okay. Just don't worry about it. I was like, you want my insurance? He was like, no, just don't worry about it. So she must not have had a license or insurance or something.
Yeah. Or she was drunk or something. Like, she didn't want no one involved, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got lucky as fuck.
Yeah. So lucky, dude, because it's like there's no contest to whose fault that shit is, right?
Yeah,
I remember
that was
one
my
night
fault.
I was at my ex-girlfriend's house, or I was fucking in my stepdad's fucking car again or whatever, and I dropped her off, and I was like late in the morning, like 3 in the morning in New York City, and I'm driving on like First Avenue at 3 o'clock in the morning. Just really cool. I was tired, man. Maybe I'd been drinking a little bit. I don't even remember, but I was just beat because it was like so late, and I hadn't, I just woke up to drop her off or something, and I was fucking driving, and I'm at a red light, and the red light turns green, and I'm like, okay, and all of a sudden I'm fucking hit so hard by a cab, like the cab, this yellow cab hit me straight in the front of my car, but he was like coming towards me on a diagonal, and fucking hit me so hard, the front of the car fell off. Like, the whole fucking thing fell off. And, like, it didn't airbag the car. I don't even remember if it had airbags. It probably did. But, like, it fucked the car up so bad, dude. It was like the car was bent. The front end of the car was, like, falling off. And he fell asleep. I realized, like, right away what the fuck just happened. He was flying and fucking fell asleep. And so he hits reverse to get off my car, and then he like takes off, dude. And the way he took off would have killed somebody. Like, he didn't go. He almost hit like another car. Like, that was a hit and run, right? So I'm like, oh fuck, this motherfucker. I was so pissed because I don't even think I was supposed to have the car. You know what I mean? Like, I was taking the car. I started following him, dude, with the front end of my car falling off. I drove like 7 blocks, dude. But like right away at one red light, he stopped, and he didn't expect me to be driving after the front end of the car was off. It was dragging, like it was scraping. The front end of the car was like underneath the fucking wheels. And I caught up to him, and he rolls his window down. He's like, "I am so sorry. I was very tired." He said. He said, "I am so sorry. I was very tired. I'm sorry." And I'm like, "You're sorry?" I'm like, "Pull the fuck over right fucking now. Pull the fuck over." I was screaming, and he fucking bolted again, dude. And that's when like the car just gave up the ghost. Like, I couldn't chase him anymore. And I just remember this little fucking Indian with his turban. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, you're sorry? Where the fucking? I just remember being like, where are the fucking police when you need them, man? It was just fucked up, and I had to come clean and be like, yeah, I was taking the car, fucking with this ex-girlfriend of mine. But when you're young, man, you get in the car accidents all the fucking time, dude. Remember, like, upstate, my cousin had his permit, like, way before us. I think in New York City, you couldn't get your driver's permit until you were, like, 18, I think it was. Like, maybe on your 17th or 18th birthday, or whatever it was. In upstate New York, you could be 15, you know?
So my cousin was driving way before me. So I went and visited him upstate, and he's driving his mom's fucking Subaru. I was like, this is the coolest shit in the world, man. You know what I mean? Like, driving the car. We're kids. We're like 15 years old and shit, and we're in the car. I'm like, this is fantastic. Driving around in a mall or whatever. So we're driving around this town upstate, trying to, look cool and stuff, listening to EPMD, Gold Digger, or whatever the fuck it was. It probably was Gold Digger. And this guy just, like, there's like this gravel pit, like near where the kids used to skateboard. Like it was like a gravel parking lot. That's what it was. It was like just gravel. And we kept coming by this gravel parking lot, and he would spin out, like, like in front of the kids who were skating and shit. And basically, like, straight up skid out and, like, lose control of the car a little bit. And then he'd get control of the car again, and when we go by, and 10 minutes later we'd come by and do it again. And I was like, he was like done with that. We did it like twice or 3 times. And I'm like, dude, let's do it one more time. Like, dude, like, go back to the gravel. And he's like, all right, cool. So there's a shit ton of kids out there, like teenagers, 14, 15, 16-year-old kids. Some chicks out there, whatever. And so he does it again. Like, he's driving, he's doing like 40 in this parking lot. We hit the gravel part. He hits the brakes, starts skidding out. He loses control of the car, and he wraps it around a fucking tree, dude. He wraps before he wrapped it around the tree, the car was headed towards a picnic table full of kids, dude, that were watching us. It was the craziest shit. So they're looking at, we saw the look on their face, like when the Subaru was headed towards them. It was like they thought they were dead. And then the car, like, skid some more and then wrapped itself around a tree. But we were safe. And like, I hurt my knee real bad. So the car's smoking, the car's wrapped around a fucking tree. And the only reason I'm telling you the story is because there were so many kids around, I was trying to be cool. I just got out of the car, and there was like a soda machine there. And I just, like, walked over to the soda machine, got a Coca-Cola, and was like, yeah, we meant to do that. That shit was fucking retarded, man. He told his mom's, I don't even think he told it, he basically told his mom's Subaru. And we were 15 years old, and, like, ever since then, because my first accident was the shit I told you about the van. Like, I don't think I ever been, that was it. Like, I took my eyes off the road, and it happened early. But kids are always getting a fucking accident, like a bad one, when they start driving. Just to, off the top, just to let them know, like, you got to be careful. This shit is real. So some kids survive, some kids don't. And we were lucky that day that we didn't lose, control and then kill that fucking picnic table full of kids. And so I felt so bad because it was my idea. And he would always tell me, like, yeah, man, I was done doing that shit, and you were like, let's do it one more time. Anyway, more of the car accident stories. Oh, shit.
Yeah, my first accident, I think I don't think it was black ice. I think the road was just wet, and I was going around a sharp curve real fast, and I lost control. And then when I tried to turn it or regain control, I swerved back into the guardrail and smacked into the guardrail, like head on. But I didn't get hurt. Fucked up my car though. And that's when I learned how to, like, Navigate the wet roads.
Hear me talk about him. Yeah, Moon's just sitting in the lobby all by himself since I'm here on the Daily Gun Show. So he's always around in the afternoon, brings a lot to the table. And the autoloader Instagram is just awesome. He's got tons of really good pictures.